Welcome back to another video. Today I realized that I literally have not updated my socials since Thursday. I was at a wedding last night with my family and my dad was like, Paige, you haven't posted in so long. Honestly, it was really cute. I was like, oh, he notices. I would never think that my dad would like notice when I don't post. But anyways, I've had a very, very busy past few days. And I did vlog, but I can't upload it yet because it's a BTS fun, really, really fun video for a photo shoot that I had on Friday. And for something really, really exciting that is launching next month. It was by far the biggest shoot we've ever had and the most models we've ever had. And I am so excited to show you guys that. But anyways, last night I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't posted. I've been so busy. And I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do today. And now that I'm in the office all week, I'm really a 9-to-5 girl these days, which is really nice. It's added some really, really nice structure into my life and just like being able to work on my brand and the thing that matters most to me is amazing. But I definitely find it more challenging now because of the amount of time I'm spending in the office scheduling in these vlog times with you when it's not brand related. Like, I know that most of you guys love supporting my brands, but I do want to upload content still that doesn't include my brand. And that's more like lifestyle and wellness and food and skincare and beauty oriented. So Sundays are the day that I upload, but it's also the day that I like do a lot for myself. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do the same thing. I feel like Sundays are the best day to reset. It's the day that I do all of my errands. It's the day that I do meal prep. It's the day that I sleep in and do a really nice skincare routine. I gave myself a blow dry this morning. So I love Sundays. So I wanted to film a little Sunday video for you guys. But the only tricky part is that this is the day that I normally upload. So I'm thinking about maybe, potentially, you guys need to let me know, changing the day that I upload. I do feel like Sunday is our day. Like, I've been doing Sundays for so long. And it would be weird to switch it, but I want your guys' opinion. So let me know, because there's so much that happens in the weekend. I would love to be able to do more weekend vlogs and then upload them. But I feel like everyone's busy on Monday and back to work. That's why I loved Sunday, because it was like the day that people could, you know, they're not at work, chilling and could watch my videos and we could have that. So let me know. But today I was thinking I would do a little reset video with you guys, and I also owe you guys a closet tour. So yeah, let's just spend the day together. Also guys, I've gotten a few DMs about this, but I did get my hair highlighted for the summer. It's still beigey and like brunette-ish to me, but I did get a little highlight. I also cut my hair a little bit shorter. I actually do have a lot of hair. It's just a little shorter. And honestly, I really love it. I have very small features, so I think that this is really flattering. That's an update. I'm trying to think of other updates. Oh, I got a coffee machine, like a real one, like a big girl coffee machine. It's kind of become my whole personality in my life, not on social media yet, but let's go make a coffee. I'm gonna clean up my kitchen. I'll give you guys a closet tour today. And I also need to harvest my garden. so this is blush and some bronzers. This is all my lip products. This was all organized like a month and a half ago, so I've been able to really keep it fairly organized. This is foundation, skin tint, concealer, more bronzer. This is jewelry. This is all gold jewelry. And then there is my silver jewelry. I have a safe, so not everything is in there, but that's just like my more costumey stuff. All of my hair tools. So this is the beach waver I use, my straightener, and these are all the curling tools that I use, and my Dyson. And over here, hair, pins, clips, rollers, and products. I got this rug at ABC Home and Carpet. This was from my parents' house, so I need to ask my mom where it's from, but she gave that to me. This stool is from an antique store. This is from Pottery Barn, maybe. CB2. These are from an antique store. This is the closet area. This is from Anthropologie. I'm gonna leave the paint color for you guys now. It is the most gorgeous green color. So I think I'm going to get a bigger mirror for here because it's kind of small for the space. I'm in love with this room. I spend so much time in this room and I'm so happy. On Sundays, I don't love wearing makeup. I wear makeup pretty much all week to work and like when I shoot content and stuff. So today I'm just gonna do a little lip tint. I shared this in my last vlog. It's called Bisou by Victoria Beckham Beauty. Just a little bit of chapstick. Okay, here is my new coffee machine. So I was going to get the Breville, the one that everyone has, but I did some research and this one had such good reviews and was so user-friendly. And it has the bean coffee grinder on the top here, which I really liked. It's everything in one and it has all these options, and I always have a cappuccino. So I am obsessed. I've had it for like 2 weeks now and it's amazing. I could not recommend more. So basically I have this little cute espresso, and then over here I just have sugar. This is this little antique sugar container, and my vanilla powder that I like if I want like a vanilla coffee. This is for milk. So yeah, I'm gonna make my coffee and I will show you guys. And for context, it's right here. It's like in my family room area, which I love because it's right off the kitchen. And I make one of these every morning. Guys, I don't know if this is just a part of being in your late 20s. Every single gender reveal engagement video, I start crying. I just watched a gender reveal on Instagram and I'm like, I could literally start sobbing right now. It's a very gloomy day today, but it's kind of cozy because I really have no plans of leaving the house, so it's fine with me. I'm gonna do a little bit of meal prep today. I'm gonna make a pasta salad that I'm really excited to make. I made a version of this last year. It kind of changes every time I do it, but I feel like you guys would really enjoy it. And why I love pasta salad so much, well, it's actually like a pasta chicken salad. Why I like this so much is it lasts in the fridge very well. Honestly, sometimes it gets better over time and then it's cold, so you can just like bring it to work with you. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make some tomato sauce, some like roasted tomato sauce. Also, I have these guys, matches my flannel. This is a Dairy Boy flannel, by the way, if you were wondering. I have a bunch of food that I would love to like get through / prep. So I'm super excited about these. These are peas, they're not ready yet. Honestly, most of what is in my garden right now is not ready because it's been a little slow this year because it's been a little bit colder, but it is literally 90 degrees today. I'm sure because it just got so hot, a lot of this will start coming up soon, like my peppers, tomatoes. There are carrots, radish in here. Honestly, I think some of the radish might be almost ready, but today I really only need dill, parsley, cilantro, and some spinach. I'm gonna try to put spinach in the salad dressing to like make it creamy. Never done that before, but I'm gonna give it a go. Dill is literally my favorite thing in the whole world. This is all parsley right here. I got a lot of parsley. These are actually little strawberry. For a pasta salad, to keep it feeling really fresh herbs are so good. Also, there are some chives in here, so I'm gonna grabbing a handful of those. Here's the cilantro. I eat a lot of cilantro, so there's not as much cilantro as everything else, but this is a tomato plant, different type in this pot, and then this is just mint. I'm gonna get a bunch more pots, just like all around with different things in them. But that is all I need. So for the chicken that's just poaching, I have chicken broth, garlic powder, peppercorns, and bay leaves. And then I'll shred this chicken. Okay, here are the tomatoes. I just put a shallot and some extra garlic that I had. It's literally just olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic. I'm gonna roast this low and slow, and then I'm gonna puree it. Okay, next, before I blanch the asparagus, I'm just gonna cut it into small pieces so it's easier to eat in the salad. Okay, I'm gonna let this boil for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna put it right in an ice bath, and I'm gonna do the same thing with my peas. You really don't want these mushy in your salad, you just want them like slightly cooked. Okay, right in there. Gonna do the same thing with peas. Basically, it just stops cooking when you do this, and it gives it that like nice crunch that you want. Same thing right in there. Okay, the chicken is done. Just gonna shred it now. Adding that extra seasoning in the broth makes such a difference in flavor. I could literally eat this right now just by itself. It's not bland chicken at all. I'm gonna use 3 cucumbers, and I'm just gonna use a mandolin. I'm actually gonna put it right into my big bowl that I'm gonna mix everything up in. Guys, I'm heading to London on Wednesday. I'm really excited. I feel like I haven't been to a tennis tournament in so long. I'm trying to think of the last time. Italy. And I have a lot of exciting stuff happening at Wimbledon this year. A lot of really exciting stuff. And some exciting things for Tommy as well. He's announcing something that's been in the works for a while. literally all my favorite things. Also guys, for London, there's this company called Moke that's basically like fancy golf cart meets side-by-side meets like, I don't even know. You guys need to go look them up. They're called Mokes. They followed me on Instagram a few months ago and I was like, oh my gosh. Obviously, like, I've always thought Mokes were super cool ever since I first saw them. And they followed me. And then I DM'd them and was like, hey, let's chat. And I was like, we should totally do something around Wimbledon. Oh my God, my lemon doesn't even fit in my lemon squeezer. But I'm just making a classic dressing, but I'm adding spinach and I don't know if it's gonna be good and I don't know if it's gonna work. But this is a very green salad, so I thought it could be really fun if like the dressing is also green. I know Baked by Melissa does like the Green Goddess dressing and I'm almost positive she uses spinach in it. So a bunch of olive oil, a splash of white vinegar. Gonna add some Dijon. As always, gonna add a lot. When I'm making a pasta salad, the dressing has to be a little sweet. Think like that Italian dressing that you can get at like your regular grocery store that's like really sweet. Oh, like this. We're sort of making a version of that because this is what I love in my pasta salads, personally. Ooh, I'm gonna add a little bit of this too. Meyer acid leek vinegar because it's my favorite just for fun. Agave. Yeah. Pepper. Just ran out of garlic because I used it all for my pasta sauce. So I'm gonna do some garlic powder, which will be fine. To be honest, sometimes I like using garlic powder for my dressings and adding a little bit of shallot because sometimes garlic is so strong. Here is the dressing before I blend it. Okay, dressing is in here. The Nutribullet is the best thing ever. A very creamy dressing. It looks really good, honestly. Okay, yum. Wow, the spinach really added to it. I honestly, oh my God. I would eat this on a regular salad too. Like just leafy greens. I love how I cleaned up my whole kitchen just to do this. I knew this salad was gonna be green, but I didn't realize how green. Okay, adding pasta. Okay, now the dressing. I'm gonna add like half of it and see. I'm gonna make a chicken salad with the rest of this. Like, look how insane that looks. Okay, so I'm gonna store the pasta salad in this big container, but I'm gonna pack one for lunch tomorrow in this deli container. I got both of these on Amazon. And then I'll just put some in here. Okay, then I just added Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, salt, pepper. I'm gonna make a really simple chicken salad. When I get home from work, I eat this like dip. It's so good and simple. Okay, just took this out of the oven. It's all done. It looks super good. I'm gonna put this into the Nutribullet in a second. And I cleaned up the kitchen and I just left the oven on because I'm going to cook this acorn squash. I just scoop out the middle. I don't know, the flavor of this squash in particular is so good. It's not even in season, but it's still really good. Add some olive oil and water to the pan so it can sort of steam. Garlic turns into literal mush, but it's so good. I cannot describe how good my house smells right now too. It looks so good. It's also nice and thick, which is nice. Wow, super sweet, did not add any sugar. Honestly, it's creamy too. I'm just gonna use one of my large whack jars and I'm gonna just pour it right in. Definitely going to make pasta tomorrow with this. Okay, these are done. I'm just gonna scoop out all of the middle. I made a brown sugar and butter mixture. I'm just gonna scoop these out and put it right into there, mix it all up. and I basically make it into like a sweet potato-ish consistency, a little bit chunkier, but and then I store it and eat it, and it's so good. It's honestly like kind of like dessert for me, honestly. But anyways, guys, I hope everyone is doing well. I feel like I've been cooking this whole vlog, but I was thinking about it this week, how much I feel like my life has changed in the past year, and like how much different I feel. I don't know, I just feel so different this year. I think with work changing, like just the dynamic of my work changing, like I talked about in the beginning of this video. But it's not only that, it's like my perspective on things has changed a lot. It feels like in the past year. Something else that I've noticed that is a change in my life recently is that I feel like I'm back to not taking everything so seriously. Like just being able to laugh at yourself and things, I think is so important. I mean, especially being on social media, like some of the hate comments that I get or some of the things people say, I'm just like, that is so insane. And like also the internet's just like not that serious. And stuff like that, but also just like stuff in my personal life and just like in general, not taking myself so seriously. And I feel more confident because of that. Like I feel like sillier again and more myself again and less anxious and less, you know, always thinking of like the worst possible outcome. I feel just like much lighter. I also feel like the more that I pour myself into my work in a meaningful way, and the more that what I've built and what I'm building and what I've built over the last few years is just constantly improving and becoming better, and I love what I do. Like seriously, I feel so blessed to do what I do and have a brand and have this office in Connecticut and to work with such amazing people and be having so much success at my brand. I'm just like, I'm in my calling. And I think feeling like I'm in my calling and living my calling, and that no matter what anyone says, it doesn't matter because I'm called to do what I'm doing, feels so good. I feel like there's just been like an added layer of confidence through that, through my work, through my purpose, that I've found recently, even more so. Because with the LA office, I never got to feel that way because I was never really there. So yeah, the Connecticut office has been the best thing that I've ever done. I don't know, I think sometimes about like some of the struggles that I had, and some of the anxieties that I had and just like growing pains. And I think that that's part of your 20s and you can't really skip over those steps. So if anyone who's watching this is in their early 20s and going through anything painful in your relationship or with work, and just like the pains that are going through your 20s, because it can be really, really challenging, just know that the sooner that you try to find your purpose and try a bunch of different things and pour your whole heart into a bunch of different things, the sooner you do that, I think the sooner that you're able to find a sense of confidence. But I think a lot of women can probably back me on this, women in their late 20s. Time, especially being a woman, time is so valuable for confidence. I thought I was confident in my early 20s, but like the confidence that I have now is different. A lot of things can come with age, so just try to enjoy the moment that you're in and constantly seek things to help you find your purpose, because I think that does speed up that process, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like so much has changed recently. It's crazy. And I can't even describe everything in words to you, but like I feel very, very different. Okay, testing this. Literally candy. It's insane. I've actually never seen anyone make this, maybe besides on Thanksgiving. Let me know in the comments as well if you guys like acorn squash. Okay, I made one for my mom too. Okay guys, I just took a body shower. Right when I get out of the shower, I put on this stuff. It's the Purifying Soothing Creme 15 by Yonka Paris. I spoke about this in another vlog. I'm almost done with it, so I need to get another one. I've been breaking out here and here. They're almost all healed, but right when I get out of the shower, I like putting on something clarifying in those areas. And then I'm gonna go in with a thick cream once I put my hair up in my sleepy tie. Also guys, there is still some inventory of the PJs that I'm wearing. They are the coziest, cutest PJs. They're like a butter yellow pinstripe. There are summer PJs. I love them. I mean, I've been wearing them for months now. You guys have probably seen me wearing them, but those are now online if you want to get those. Okay, now for skincare, I've been using this religiously. The Welda Skin Food. It's so affordable and incredible. It smells amazing. Has a very like natural smell. It's incredibly thick. It's actually thicker than the Rhode Beauty barrier butter, which is hard to believe because it's really thick. Like, it's heavy duty. I have normal to dry skin. My skin drinks up skincare, like masks, anything I put on my skin immediately gets absorbed. So this product is really nice because it's one of the only products where I will wake up with like dewiness. Most other products, my skin just like drinks up. The only comparable product that I've ever tried to this is the It Cosmetics cream and the Rhode Barrier Butter, but this is by far the thickest. But I don't use this every night just because of how thick it is. But yeah, it's a really good feeling. And then I always bring it down to my chest. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Sunday video. And I will see you guys next week.